Well, good morning, folks. This morning I'm in the mood to go to the Coosa River to fish for spotted bass. Specifically, what's called the Alabama spotted bass. One of the hardest pulling fish that I know in the bass family here in Alabama. In fact, they pull just as hard as a smallmouth. Some people believe they pull harder. They're stubborn. Even the small ones are tough to land. And I like to fish for them with small baits, light outfits like you would for smallmouth. And just come with me and let's see if we can catch a few of these fish. Okay, we're here at the boat ramp. I'm just gonna walk over here and look at the water, see what it looks like, see if it's, yeah, it's a little bit high, but it's not muddy, and I'm glad. It's sort of clear for the Coosa River. As far as fishing conditions today, I'm not really liking what I see right now because I don't see the water movement. No water movement whatsoever, folks. They're not pulling water. In other words, they're not generating any power right now. And on river systems, it don't make any difference. That's not a good thing. Bass that's on rivers, or most any fish, they rely on the current to position herself. So we may have to downsize real tiny to get a few bites until they turn the water on. But we'll just see. That's just stuff you got to get out here and figure out what you got to do. Let's see what the water temperature is real quick. It's the surface temp is 85.7 on top. So that's pretty hot. Of course, it's summer. There we go. Yeah, Gotcha. That ain't a spotted bass. That's a little river smallmouth. I mean a largemouth, folks. I'm sitting in about 20 feet of water right here and just fishing the edge, right where the break is. They've turned the water on, but the fish are still extremely inactive. The water's hot. And I've went to, come on in here, different bait right here. That's a pretty largemouth. Went to a little different bait right here. That fish had been caught before, but he's a pretty chunky little fish. Okay, let's let him go. Get on back in there. I thought it was a spot when I set the hook. This is a zoom. This is another good bait right here. Now, it's kind of got overcast out here, so I went from a green pumpkin to, what color is this called? I should know. I've used a lot of them. Muscadine, 4-inch dead ringer, made by Zoom Bait Company. Now, I've caught a lot of fish over the years with that color. I went to a little darker color, you know. Like I said, it got overcast. It's fixing to rain, which is fine. I wished it would because it is hot. Hot and humid out here. And he tore that worm all to pieces. Right there. We'll rig this one up right here. All right, I just stick the hook about 3/16 to 1/4 of an inch right through there like that. Twist that hook around and then go right back in the seam. And keeping that worm real straight is the real important thing. And just text pose that hook like that. You don't have to set the hook very hard, especially with 6-pound line. Really all you want to do is just a light hook set, or just start reeling and load and let the fish load up on your rod. What I'm doing is paralleling the current seam. I'm bringing the bait parallel with the, there he is. Excuse me. I'll show y'all right here in a minute. Now I'm starting to really catch some fish right here. That's another largemouth. We just hadn't caught a spot yet. Pretty good fish right here. They're all good to me, folks. It don't make any difference. I'm not really targeting real big fish anyway, fishing the way I'm doing this. Finesse fishing is just mainly numbers. It's a number game. But he's done. Come on in here. Let's get him right here. That's a pretty good little fish right there. There's another one, but I'm going to show y'all a real simple way, or in my opinion, a simple way to catch a lot of fish on these river systems. Let's let him go. Now that's a healthy little largemouth right there. Pretty. Okay, let's let him go. There he goes. Now, let's look at the depth finder. Well, first of all, let me get out here. This is the river, the edge of the river. And what I'm doing is staying in about, let me get on out in here where I'm supposed to be, and then I'll show y'all. Right now I'm in the current seam, and I'm staying in about 7 and 8 feet of water. Now see all those rocks? Okay. Now just right over here where my rod is 20 foot. So it drops that abruptly. So what I'm doing is making a parallel cast with the bank and staying right on that break line. Right there's my hand, that's the break line, then it falls. I'm right on that break line. And it just so happens this part of the river right here, the break line and the seam are in the same spot. Okay. So it's real rocky down through here. So I've dropped down from 1/16 to a 1/32. Now I can make a long cast and bring that bait back to me over those rocks. And instead of being hung up all the time, I'm catching fish now. So let's catch another one right here. Elmo! Right there in that shade. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. Now, could this be a spot? I don't know. I think it's just a pretty good largemouth. Fish is fatting. God, these fish in the river fat. Yep. Just another pretty good large jaw. My goodness, boy. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Look at him. Love it. Come on, open your mouth. Open your mouth. They're getting a little bit better. That little one held him without any trouble. Good little bass. Caught him under that shade right there. He was real tight to the bank. Let him go. Alright. I'm waiting for a big old spotted fish. I tell you what, folks, on this light line, 6-pound test line, every time I catch a fish, you know, that size or even a little bit smaller, I'll just go ahead and retie it. It just takes just a second. Of course, these rocks will braille this mono up pretty quick. It feels pretty good right there, but I'm gonna go ahead and retie that knot, so if I do get bit by a bigger fish, he won't pop me. Y'all notice my fingernails is real. That's a dip and die. When I first started, I dipped my lizard tail, 4-inch lizard tail, in some dye, but I got more dye on me than I did my tail. The lizard tail, y'all ever do that? I mean, that stuff will get all over the place. But, however, let's catch another one. Ooh, that thing stinks, man. Up there like that. It's a big old blue cat's what it looks like. And it's been up there for a long time and it stinks. Let's get out of here. Come on, man. Shoo-wee. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Little Elmer, he's just a baby. He don't know really how to fish. He don't really know how to fish. That Elmer, that good old Elmer Sue. Hey, there's one. Yep. Wow, 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 wow. Let me hold him out of the rocks if I can. Get out there, get out there, get out there. That one there's giving me a fit right here with that little line. He tried to get in that doggone brush pile. That fish is right up against the bank. Golly, how strong. Woo! Now that was a battle. It wouldn't have been if that treetop wasn't back there. That's the only bad thing with fishing with light line. There's advantages and there's disadvantages. And well, come on in here. There's a good bass. River fish, real. Y'all notice how thick, broad, stumpy. Beautiful fish right there. Let's let him go. There he goes. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all something. This is an old bait. I've even used these at night for smallmouth. It's a Zoom black finesse worm, okay? Now, it don't have any action on the tail at all. Let me show you to it. Let me show you the bait. That bass got me excited. But this bait right here has nothing on the tail, but I tell you what, when you're banging up against and through rocks, that tail will just do all kinds of stuff. I mean, it'll just swoosh back and forth, twist, all kinds of stuff. So now, this has been a real effective bait for spotted bass, largemouth, and smallmouth for me over the years. And it is an old bait, but just pure solid centered black. I thought I'd share that with y'all. Shoot, let's catch another one right here. I'm gonna retie my knot for sure. That's a pretty good river fish right there. And let's catch another one. Ha ha ha! I've caught a few. You? Ha ha! Good luck. There we go. Yeah. Pretty good spot right here, folks. Pretty respectable spot. Yeah, pretty good one right here.
That is a good one.
He hit right by the bank.
Did he?
Right, I mean right on the bank.
You wouldn't happen to Richardgenethefishingmachine.
I am.
Watch you all the time on YouTube.
Well, thank you. I need all the support I can get. Y'all have a good one. We got a pretty good fish right here. That's a Coosa River spot, but really it's the Alabama spotted bass. Now that dude right there fought. He's got some little issues right there, but he's a beautiful fish. Let's let him go. There he goes. There's one. Yep. Come on back here. Where do you think you're going? That's a little largemouth. Come on back. Well, he's gonna do a circle around the boat, folks. Pretty healthy little fish. God, they fat. They ain't no doubt in my mind they fat. Look at that fish. He don't want to quit. It's a large jaw. Come on in here. Good gracious. I mean, he hit that. Let's let that pretty fish go. Go on back. We'll see you. See you next time. All right, folks. I had a good, productive day out here. I enjoyed it. The Coosa River stretches for miles and miles and miles. And there's a lot of good fish in here. Really enjoyable to fish down this river. You never know when you're gonna catch a big spot. Didn't get that big boy, but we will next time.
I bet old Bert, the crazy still over there, and I seen to be over, and I went, I could hear her, and they old, I was here,
See, I got somebody looking at me right now because I'm talking to this camera, and this is a common problem running a fishing channel. However, it's my job to tell y'all they're not looking right now.
Come fishing when you can, because it's good for you.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching.